Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about chapter 3 some more. We actually got a new update today coming from the official Instagram and the official Discord for 1v1.lol. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Don't forget to click the like and sub button. Here's today's YouTube comment shout out. Let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty guys, so before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 2,000 subs. We hit 2,000 subs. We hit it last video, but by the time I put it up, I was like, kinda a little late to, go back on all that and talk about it. But anyways, we're here. Thank you guys so much for the 2K subs. We've gone a long way since November. We legit went from having 400 subscribers all the way to 2,000 within a few months. So absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for supporting. I know that 25K goal sounds absolutely crazy, but considering the fact that we grew 2,000 in a short time when I literally came up from absolutely nothing in .lol, it's not impossible, but it definitely will be extremely difficult. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into more of the video here. So chapter 3, we need to talk more about it. We talked about it a lot last video, but we need to talk more about it because I got a lot of new things that I got suggested to me from the comment section of the last video. Some things that I thought of that I should have put in the first video, honestly, but I just didn't think about it at the time. So we're going to go over a couple of those things. So we're going to go over some of the things I was talking about first, and we'll go ahead and talk about some of the things that you guys were talking about afterwards. So the main thing I wanted to talk about, I only got one main thing, honestly, is the loadouts. So loadouts, if they bring anything new to the loadouts, they should not include it in Showdown. Or not in Showdown, in custom mode, sorry. I think that they should be able to, or we should be able to, disable it as as a setting. You should be able to disable loadouts and customs, maybe just like aim assist, just make it a little flick button, turn it on and off. I think that should definitely be an option for that, considering the fact that right now nobody likes loadouts. Let's be honest, nobody likes them. Nobody likes how we have to sit there and moderate every single game when we host competitive and stuff like that. It would just make life a lot easier. Including with the loadout. Sorry, I guess I do have something else to say about it. Private parties, where are they at? It's been 2 years since we got chapter 2, I believe it's been 2 years, almost 2 years up to this point, and I just think it's absolutely ridiculous that we just don't have that set up yet. Private lobbies need to be set up at this point. Makes absolutely no sense to me. Anyways, now we're going to go into what everybody else had to say and suggest, and we're going to talk about it some more. Alrighty guys, so the first prediction is going to kind of tie in with how the whole theme of it was. So someone said, I think they're making new cartoony looking characters and making new maps. Now why did he say this? Because of this teaser that I'm blowing up on screen right here that they showed on their official Instagram, official Discord and everything. And it does look a little extra cartoony than usual. I think what they're going to be doing is they're going to be making their characters in a different type of way, like their models. The models are going to change. It looks like they're going to change. Now, can this be good? Yes. Now, can this be bad? Yes, as well. Now, on the good side of things, I really think that it could be really great considering that with the price of the battle pass is now, how everything looks in the game, everything needs to go up in quality 100%. But the bad side I see is they're going to up the quality and therefore possibly raise the price. Now, if they raise the price any further, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to buy a $50 battle pass. That's crazy. That's ridiculous. If you do, you're getting scammed. I promise you're getting scammed. There's no benefit to it. I've even had people tell me that they tested most of the guns for me, so I don't have to actually buy it myself, and they said it's not worth it. So just don't buy it. It's not worth it. If you don't buy it, the devs will be forced to lower the price, okay? They're not going to raise the price if it's not selling. That's just not how business works. The only reason why they raise the price is because people are dumb enough to buy it. Do not buy it. It's a scam pass, okay? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me why it's $40. I just think it's greed. That's not even me saying defamation. That's just straight greed at this point. Anyways, kind of going off tangent on that. But on to the next thing suggested by Hamza. So Hamza... so he suggested that if they make 16 player zone maps, such as I was talking about last video, talk about public zone wars, that maybe they could extend the size of the map Maybe they can actually add stuff into more ranks as well, such as like the skin per rank, or maybe you get like something new per rank, because they already have the weapons per rank thing. So I think it would be very easy for them to implement that. They just have to add that as a tier. Maybe even add that as a part of the ranks that I was talking about in the last video, where I was saying you can add diamond. Maybe make it to where if you advance far enough in diamond, you unlock new skins, you unlock certain things. They also need to get rid of elo boosting, otherwise everybody's just going to elo boost to get it anyways. But I think it's definitely something that should be explored 100%. More pickaxes, as well, as he said. Adding more custom modes. Now, I don't know what exactly that would entail, but honestly, there are probably a lot of modes that everybody can think of. People are so creative. I 1000% can guarantee somebody out there will come out with an interesting mode or a good suggestion. So now the last thing he says, now this is a big change, but the ability to make your own maps, nothing big, just a plain free build island where you can build, let's say, an edit course that you can save, and then when you have to warm up, you can share island code to your friends so they can use it. So basically just adding a simple, more like barbarian version of Fortnite's creative mode. Like basically what Playground was, kind of. Or not Playground, basically how like the original creative maps were. The original creative maps were pretty bland. There was only a couple things you can add, not a whole lot to do. I mean, definitely still more than what he's suggesting here, but what he's suggesting, really, it doesn't sound like it's a lot. Like, I'm not a developer, but like, it's just simply adding like a building texture that already exists in the game. Like, you don't even have to make new ones. You could literally add the city zone textures. You make it to where you can just save it in like a certain spot. Maybe like it expires after a day. I don't know, something along those lines. But they just need to make it to where you can customize the mode more. And I get exactly where he's coming from. I really think that they should make it to where you can adjust the guns, the levels, what can go in, what can go out. Like basically you should be able to edit the bare minimum of each mode, you know? Like maybe for box, you can extend the tiles out a few more. So you can have a bigger box fight, or I don't know, just something along those lines. It makes sense. I get what he's saying. I 100% agree on that. Now I'm gonna go over a couple of funny comments because I thought these were low-key kind of funny. So can't wait for the future of the game. All they need to do is make it not pay to win. Come on, guys. We already know that's not happening. That's not happening. With a $40 battle pass, I don't think they're even considering the fact of lowering their prices, but that's just me, and I could be completely wrong. I could be eating my words. Once the update comes out, they can make the most fantastic update, and in that case, I will make an entire video literally dedicated to not me backtracking what I said, but me saying that I was right and that these suggestions will make the game fantastic. So anyways, besides that, I'm never gonna admit I'm wrong. Anyways, so that's pretty much everything, I believe. Somebody else also suggested, actually, now that I'm reading on it. So Aries, he said, also, in my opinion, aim assist should be weak, but making it infinite range again. Literally the hardest thing in controller is aiming, and the further you go, the hardest it is because of this game sense, and it's impossible to aim with the current controller settings. Now, a professional controller player, and trust me, if aim assist powerfulness is 70% weaker, with still some kind of range, that's not in not in fire is not how aim assist should work. Range should and needs to be infinite unless dead zone settings come. Now, here are my thoughts on this. I replied to them, but here are my thoughts. Aim assist is really broken right now, and 70% sounds amazing. However, making the range unlimited is crazy, because if you let me put it like this, guys. Okay, imagine you're chilling, you're in the friend zone, you're vibing out, you're not doing nothing, you're minding your own business, you're shooting through a window, right? And you just get absolutely lasered from across the map, just beamed, right? You go to box up, you're low on health and everything, you start to tunnel, you're starting to fall through builds, you're fighting somebody, and somebody aim assists you as you're trying to fall out of a box. from across the map, nobody wants that. I can promise you right now. Nobody wants unlimited range, okay? I believe that the range should definitely be a lot larger, but it should not be any stronger, and it should not include anything unlimited. Anything unlimited at that point is practically just a cheat. So I don't think unlimited is good. I do think that decreasing it by 70% is fine. They want to go 70% and then they want to adjust it later because it was terrible, like it was too much. Go ahead. But I think they should drastically change it just to get everybody's reactions out of it. And then, you know, take the feedback from that reaction and then quickly make that update, not take 4 or 5 months to take a player suggestion, which I can read in 2 seconds in Discord. I don't know, that's just me. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Not a whole lot more to talk about, not anything too new, I guess. Just kind of updating you guys what's been going on and what's going on. I'm going to be doing a lot of these, so expect a lot of these coming up. There's just no content. Everything is just rinse and repeat with those challenges, so I'm not doing the challenges anymore. Devs, I hope you guys know as well that I'm just not playing those challenges anymore. They're very boring, repetitive. The bots need to be fixed. I talked about it last video. If you want to go check that out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.